Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Okay,
Here's another
sorry.
mic drop episode. First and foremost, let's talk about Spitting Ink, a live poetry exchange. The last show was that fire. That was that
Fire.
straight up. Next show is going to be July, no, August,
August.
August 11th.
It was supposed to be this upcoming
It's
Tuesday.
this week, but I got all kind of stuff going on in Maryland, so I'm going to Maryland. Maryland. Going to
Merlin.
Maryland. Yeah.
Merlin.
I'm going to Maryland. Go to Maryland tomorrow after work.
Okay.
So,
Awesome. So
yeah.
yeah, we'll readjust for you. We can
Yeah,
do that.
shifted a little bit, so you know.
Now here's the question. Will that give them 2 weeks back to back?
No. So we'll do the 11th, and then we'll get back to our every 2 weeks. So
Okay.
we'll do the 11th, and then the 25th.
Let me see. Let me look at my calendar because you know I need
Add
visuals.
14.
I need visuals. All right. So we were supposed to do the fourth.
Supposed to do the 4th. Not doing the 4th. We're doing the 11th.
Okay, so then we're going to switch our weeks. We're going to start changing our every other Tuesday. Because think about it now. Okay, listen to me. Hear me out. We were supposed to be the 4th,
Mm-hmm.
18th, and then the 1st.
Correct.
So if we're going to do the 11th and the 25th, then we're switching our every other Tuesdays from what it usually is.
Yes.
Okay. So
we
we're
just-
going to do the 11th and the 25th.
Correct.
11th and 25th. And then we'll continue on every other Tuesday
Every other
from
Tuesday.
there. Okay.
Exactly.
Good. Because
So
the
the
first
next-
was my birthday, so I wouldn't have been here anyway.
See, there
That
you
week.
go. So
Yeah.
then, so the feature then will be on the 25th.
Yes, I will hit her up and make sure that works for her. I'm pretty sure it still will.
Who's featuring?
Simply Sherry, I told you she's one of the longtime hosts of Busboys and Poets
Oh
in
yeah,
DC.
yeah.
Her stage name is Simply Sherry. Dope poet. Yeah, dope.
That. Okay, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. All right. So what you working on? Nothing. You ain't working on nothing. Ain't
Nothing,
nothing been
man.
bubbling inside. I'm gonna tell you what. So I've been working on this idea or this thought of being controlled, like giving somebody control of me. Um, so like a not like a remote control, but just like a like following her demands or doing what
Mm-hmm.
kind of going along. That it's been brewing. I ain't wrote nothing down yet, but
Yeah.
like something about I think I heard a couple of songs that were like you know um, something like she's in control or
So
something.
let me say this. Whenever a poem takes its time with you,
Hmm.
it always comes out really, really well. Because you're normally quick, right?
Yeah,
Normally a poem.
I'm what they call. I like to call it like freestyle. Like
Yes, but it comes to you quickly and like start to finish, the poem is done in a few minutes.
yeah.
When a poem builds in you, it turns out really, really well. Because think about it, that the oh my goodness, I can't think of the title of it, but the black, I don't want the conscious poem that you did not too
Stay
long ago.
woke.
That Stay Woke.
Stay
That
woke.
one
Yeah.
played with you for a
Stay
while.
woke. Play. Oh man, that was on my heart.
That one played with you for a
That was on my
while,
heart.
and Stay Woke turned out to be dope. So I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to this
Stay
one.
woke. Yeah.
Whenever the poem plays with you, whenever the poem, and look, it's funny because usually you control the poem, but this time the poem
Yeah.
is controlling you.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be
Yeah.
good.
Well, it's. I think the you gotta sell it. Like you gotta like see it from her perspective.
Hmm.
It's like so if somebody was in control of me, right? Um, controlling what I do, controlling my emotions, controlling my actions, right? What would they want done, and how would they say it? And how would I respond? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good thought.
So yeah, it's I don't know, like I don't even know, like, and it could just be I've been doing a lot of gaming Legos lately. Like I got Donkey Kong
You
today.
did get it.
Yeah, I got Donkey Kong today,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I finished the pinball machine. But I think it's something about just handing over control of something along those lines, right? Um, So this is interesting because this is like the behind the scenes of how a poem is created or crafted, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think I start usually with like some type of theme or some type of something, that is sparked by, again, maybe a song or conversation or something I've seen, something I've heard. It just kind of goes. So that one, I think it started yesterday.
Oh wow.
I would say yesterday it started. It was like, yo, that would be. I think I was driving to work, and I was like, yo, that'd be dope. It
It's
was some.
always you behind a damn
I
wheel.
know, yo. Look, when I drive,
It's always you behind the wheel, man. I'm telling you.
when I drive, man, my mind just
Mine
wanders.
too. Mine too.
Yeah,
Especially
man.
if I'm driving a long way.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So like this poem, I'll probably write yourself tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? On my way down to Maryland.
Right, right, right. That's exactly what you'll do.
Yeah, yeah.
At least the majority of it, if not
Listen,
the whole
yeah,
thing.
but yeah, yeah. So like, yeah, I feel like it has to be kind of some back and forth in it. Maybe
Like a
like her,
conversation, you mean?
yeah,
Okay.
or her demand and me uh granting her wishes, if you will, or her demands, or meeting her demands, or some along those lines, right?
Yeah. It should be though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I'll tell you that there's so many ways to approach it, right?
yeah.
Because there is the whole idea of like a dominatrix,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of control, but there's also the idea of like submission as power.
Yeah,
Because you've got those in the BDSM community, most who say that it's really the person submitting
yeah,
that has the power and not the actual person,
yeah,
giving the demands. So there's a lot of ways you could approach it from.
yeah. I don't know. It's like,
But I don't even want you to overthink the approach because when you let it come, it comes.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I already got the first line right.
You
Like it was
always
something
do.
like
You always do.
like she wanted to take control, or she wanted to control me, or she wanted, she'd never been in control.
Hmm.
You
I
know,
did that.
yeah,
Now, I shouldn't say I'm not. Okay, I'll say this. I'm not working on anything actively,
hmm,
but I've always got ideas
yeah, yeah,
bouncing
yeah,
around in my head. I just don't, and I hate to admit this, but it's true. I don't commit to organizing those thoughts and putting them into a poem.
mm,
So there, I mentioned weeks ago, right? I told you that there was this line that was running through my head, and I didn't
yeah,
want to give it to you because you were going to take it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
I was
that's
yeah.
still
What
that's
happened?
still bouncing around in my head.
Okay.
And the first line is, "I don't need you to love me. I just want you to fuck me like you do."
Mm,
And
mm,
it's been bouncing around in my head ever since Javon Clark
mm,
say say my name like that. Because
yeah,
in that whole song, that's what he's talking about, right?
yeah,
Like he don't want you to love him,
yeah,
but when you with him, that's what you better. So that's the first line or two of the poem. I
right,
just have to commit to crafting it out and
right.
writing it out. Because yeah, that's kind of the story of my life.
Mm,
I ain't
mm.
looking for no. So it's not that I've got things going on. I'm just not. I don't know. I'm not writing like I
So
should.
like, all right. So when an idea is in your head,
Mm-hmm.
do you? I don't want to say chase that idea, but like, is that like the focus of the next piece, or do you ever get distracted and write something else?
Yeah, absolutely get distracted and write something else. Because keep in mind, that one has been bouncing around in my head now forever. And
Yeah.
I just recently did Siren Song
Mm,
and Come Morning.
mm,
Since that one, right?
yeah.
That one's been bouncing around in my head forever. And I just haven't locked it in.
Yeah.
Whereas Siren Song and Come Morning, they just came.
Yeah.
So when they come, I just let them come.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, But that's like my thing is, and I think that's one of my flaws. Because I've always heard that if an idea comes to you, you should immediately write it down,
Yeah.
right? Or if lines come to you, I don't do that. And I
Oh,
should.
really?
Yeah, I should. Because
Wow.
stuff will come to me and I'll completely forget them. I used
Yeah.
to voice note, like, especially
Yeah.
driving, right? I would
Yeah.
just voice note lines to myself. I haven't done that in forever.
Yeah.
And that's what I
Okay.
need to do.
I literally have like one-liners in my phone.
Yeah. I've got some, but not as I don't do it as often. I have to make that a regular practice
Mm,
again of soon as a thought or a line comes into my head to take it right and put it down somewhere so that I have it
Yeah.
because I've lost so many lines and so many
Oh,
pieces.
yeah. You gotta, yeah. You gotta
Yeah.
write it down. I was trying to find. There was a few I was looking at the other day because, like, I'll see something like started and be like, "Yo," or see a line, and be like, "Yo, that look like it's gonna be a dope poem." And when I
Yeah.
open it up, it's just that,
Just that one
it's
line.
just that
Yep.
one line.
Or for me,
Like,
it'll
oh,
be a line or a couple of lines, and I have like uh, pages of prompts, right?
mm,
Like notes, tons of notes where I'll see an idea or I'll have a thought. Um, even stuff that's like about my weight loss, right? I have one called "The Wait Is Over" as
mm,
a title, but I haven't ever put together the
yeah,
piece. So yeah, that's my problem. Is I'll have some dope ideas, I just don't put them to to work.
yeah. No, look, I think this came to me. We was at Spit that one time, and somebody spit something, and I told you about this line, and I never built off of it, but I saw it the other day.
Hold on just a second, Paul.
Yeah, yeah.
Not right now. Thank you though. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. And so when I saw it, I opened it. I was like, man, I remember that, and that's where it came from. Um, yeah, it is right here. Fuck me like a confrontation. We had a discussion about this line, and I think it was at Spit Knee. But yeah,
It's a dope ass line.
that's,
That's a dope ass line.
yeah,
Oh my goodness, what you could do with that.
yeah. But I opened it because I entitled it. I titled a note inspiration, and when I opened it, it said, well, underneath it, it says "fuck me like a confrontation." And I looked in it, and it was like it was nothing there.
Oh,
Like,
that would make me. And see, that makes me mad when I do that, right? Because I'm expecting to find this dope ass piece that I done
yeah,
forgot I wrote, and it
right.
ain't nothing
It took you
but
like 3 lines. You were like, what the
what the hell.
hell? What happened?
But that one right there, though, that one is
Yeah, fuck
yeah,
like a confrontation. Needs. Yeah.
yeah. And then I have like so I got two or three phones. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm.
Because I hold on to my older phones
Oh
when I
yeah.
get new ones, and the notes don't always sync up.
All right.
And so I'm always looking through old phones trying to find work or through emails because I did some of my best writing at the sixth district
Mm.
and
Yeah.
I would email it to
You know what
myself.
you're talking
So I
about.
have to look up that old email address to see if I can find poem. I'm always looking for old work, man, because I got so
Oh
much
man.
of it. Yeah, you got to write that one too.
Yeah.
You got to write that one.
And I don't know if is that the beginning of the poem, or the middle, or the end. I feel like
I
it's.
think that's the beginning.
I think so. Fuck me like a confrontation.
I think that's the beginning. And I think then there's like using that whole confrontation as the metaphor, right?
Mm.
Like describing the different aspects of how confrontation and
Mm.
fucking thank good God, that's a poem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
I'm
God,
thinking
that's a
through this.
poem. Yes,
Mm.
Lord.
Ah.
The aggression.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a poem.
Yeah. Yeah. That one needs to happen. There was another one. Hold on. I got one more. Let me see if I can find it. I got so many notes, man. That's the problem.
Yeah, me too. You see me? I'm down here looking through
Yeah,
some of
you
mine.
just start stream. It's like I think I posted this one. That's another thing. I forget. Like I don't posted so many poems.
You don't know which ones you've done and which ones you haven't.
Like
Yeah.
it's like yo, and then I had to go back because I think sometimes I switch the names up, or like they might not have a title in my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I post it, there's titles, and then I get confused.
Yeah, because well, shit, that's what happened when you got 20,000 poems, man. That's one of the one of the pitfalls to having a million freaking poems is that you're not gonna remember them all.
Mm.
But you do have 1,050,000.
I got a lot. The one I'm posting Tuesday is called "Mental Ejaculations."
Okay then. I can't wait to read that one. My next one, um, I think I haven't decided completely, but I think it's going to be one I wrote a little while ago called Vanilla Sextract. And
No.
it's about, yeah, because people call regular sex vanilla.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I often, for a long time, people thought I was like super vanilla for some reason.
Yeah.
And while I'm not far from that, I mean, I'm pretty vanilla by most people's standards, I think. But I have written a poem about being considered vanilla, called
Mm,
Vanilla Sex Tract.
mm,
So I might post that one. I don't know yet. I
mm.
got so many. It's funny though, and I know I shouldn't be like this, but I keep saying that I blame you because, like right now, talking to you, I now want to write.
Yeah, of course. Well,
But
that's the whole purpose of open mics and
yeah,
sports.
but when we don't talk for a minute because you work 70,000 hours a week, when we don't talk much, I don't
Wait a
write
minute,
much.
though.
And I think it's because I don't talk poetry with anybody. You
Uh,
know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're you're like the only
But I was
person
about to say, so we do this every 2 weeks.
we do, but like in the interim, we would usually be talking,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
In the interim, we're exchanging poems or
right.
talking about something, but because you always working,
Yeah, I've been. Oh man, it's been
like always,
not always.
okay, always with the exception of one day, maybe. Like you always working, so we don't talk as much, and so my mind isn't on poetry as much. Oh, did you go? What happened? I don't know if you're still there because it still says recording. Well, I'm gonna look crazy just talking to myself if you're not here, sir. Okay, I'm gonna end this and hopefully he will restart.